Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. And this is December 10th, 2021. 15 days till World Enlightenment event. I am so excited. Make sure you guys mark your calendar. And if you have not joined the forum, please do. And that's World Enlightenment 2021.org. And for those of you that may not be familiar with the event, this is where we're all coming together and really pull in that divine enlightenment energy and anchor it around as many people and as all life forms that we can, and help people raise their consciousness and reconnect to the Creator. Because when they're reconnected to the Creator, everything else will get easy. All your missions will get easy. People will get you. And they're going to want your knowledge and your wisdom because they're going to be open and connected to the Creator, and they're going to want to remember. So I'm excited. And, I've started posting the chants, and I will post all of the chants, quite a few times before the event. So you can join me, and it's going to be live, which is really cool. So it'll be live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. I'm really excited, and LinkedIn, all social media. So this is cool. Tell your friends about it. Let this be a huge quantum leap for the world and all life forms, far into the world of divine enlightenment. And let's get back into the timeline of divine enlightenment. So I want to tell you all before I forget that when we do this, I want you also to imagine that at the hour that we're doing it, that all timelines come together to this point, this timeline. And as we quantum leap this timeline, it affects all timelines in a very positive enlightenment way. Now that's exciting. So tonight, I wanted to do something really lovely for you because everybody's putting a lot of energy into world enlightenment, and it's really starting to show. People are protesting all over the place, and this is consciousness. They're thinking for themselves, which is awesome. And they are doing protests most of the time in a very peaceful way. So, it's exciting what's happening. But tonight, this is for you. So we're going to reconnect to the Creator. I'm going to do the curse removal, energy balancing for you. And then just do a lot of energy work, some clearing and prayers of protection for you and your family, and abundance and whatever else we can fit in tonight. But before I do the energy work for you, I want you to do something, and I want to give and do a little bit of energy work for Australia and all humans all over the planet. All right. So as I'm doing this work, we're going to do a bubble of light, and we're going to put the energy work in this bubble. And then after I'm done, all I want you to do is sit back and receive, and just receive all the energy that is yours. All right. So I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So I want you to do that until I tell you to stop. You breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And again, imagine that energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. So as you're doing that, I surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing. And I seal you all in the pink flame of love. And I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to make this energy work as gentle, loving, and kind as we can, and for them to also amplify the work we're going to do. So now I want you to feel your silver antenna go from the top of your head and really reconnect with the Creator and feel all that incredible high energy come pouring into your body. Feel it flow all the way down your legs, out your feet, into the earth, down your arms, out your hands. Let it flow down your spine. And I want you to feel totally consumed in this divine energy. So now I want you to allow all that energy to flow down your arms, out your hands, all your chakras. And we're creating this huge bubble of light, which we're going to put in all the Aborigines and humans, not only in Australia, but actually all over the planet, that is being harassed. All right, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Now I'm calling down from the Creator divine protection and divine invisibility around all Aboriginal and humans in Australia and throughout the world that have not been vaccinated, to keep them safe from all officials that want to hurt or harm. For those living in the bush, may they be invisible to all radar, airplanes, helicopters, drones, satellites, heat-seeking devices, along with any officials on foot or horse. May all these elementals break down before they go airborne, so they're stuck on the ground. Now let's place huge magnets in all computer hard drives and backup systems, erasing all VAX lists. See the computers 1 and 0s flipping, so all computer and backup info is scrambled and unreadable. So let's send energy to all the Aborigines to help them and all the indigenous tribes, to help them remember their magic so they can use it to protect themselves and all other humans. See all enlightened spiritual warriors from all over the world coming to their aid in all ways. See this government stopping in Australia their genocidal programs. We called all the decision makers to stop pushing mandates and forced vaxes on people. And if they choose to continue, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves and guardian angels to put them in a position of harmlessness, being replaced with an enlightened human. Now we're calling down from the Creator divine protection and divine invisibility around all Aboriginal and humans in Australia, and again all over the world, that have not been vaccinated, to keep them safe from all officials that want to hurt or harm. And this includes all the children. So we're going to fill all that up with light and love, and take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So now I just want you to relax and put your hands in your lap like you're going to receive, and sit up as straight as you can. And I want you to again start taking some gentle deep breaths, and have your feet flat on the ground if you're comfortable with that. And take gentle deep breaths. Again, I want you to breathe in light and exhale out anything that no longer serves you. And imagine that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. Now do that again until I tell you to stop. So as you're doing that, I again surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you in the pink flame of love. And I again call to all the divine beings that work with you to make this energy work gentle, loving, and kind. So take one more gentle breath, exhale out anything that's left in your body that no longer serves you, and then breathe normal. Now I want you to imagine this incredible divine healing energy coming down from God, coming into your crown chakra, coming into your brain. And as it flows through your brain, I want you to feel every cell, atom, molecule of your brain reconnecting to the Creator, and you become an even more awakened spiritual being filled with all these new possibilities. And now let that energy flow out through your third eye. And now your throat chakra. Feel it flow lower and come out of your heart chakra. Feel it flow down even farther and come out of your solar plexus. Feel that energy drop down even farther and come out of your belly button chakra. Feel it come out of your sacral, which is right below the belly button chakra. Let it come out of your root chakra. So feel all that divine energy again flow all the way down your legs, down your feet, into the earth. Let it flow down your arms, out your hands, down your spine. And feel yourself totally consumed in this really high divine energy. So again, I want you to take one more gentle deep breath. And as you exhale, I want anything dark or negative that still may be in your body to be gently released as you exhale, and then breathe normal. As you're doing that, I call to Michael the Archangel to come forth and cut all ties to any energy you've taken on that's not yours. Whether it's from a friend, relative, acquaintance, stranger, anybody you work with, TV set, animal, whatever the karmic reason is that created anything out of balance in your life or your body today. And as all that unwanted energies peeled off of you gently like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to reptile, dinosaur energy, secret societies, organized religion, cut all ties to any oaths, vows, curses, hexes, rituals that could have been done to you or your family, going backwards and forwards, hundreds of thousands of generations, or anything you could have done consciously or unconsciously. And as all that unwanted energy too is peeled off of you gently like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you keep filling up with more of your divine essence. So now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to any effigies that have been misused against you. And that's any elemental of yours that was used to hurt you or anyone, including anything you own. Clothes, hair, picture, your name spoken, written, just thought of, or anything you have your energy on. And as ties to all those elementals are cut. I call the violet flame through them to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. We fill them up with love, and I command them to be neutral or only emit love. And now I want Michael to come forth and remove any energy implants that could have been done to you or anything that could have carried over from any other lifetime because of dark magic, voodoo, dark witchcraft, or just dark thoughts sent your way. So I want the stick, pin, needle, or knife that's in your crown chakra removed from your third eye, your throat, heart, solar plexus, belly button, root, feet, hands, spine, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, hips, teeth, anywhere in your body that's out of balance. And as you feel all those pins, needles, and knives being very gently removed, imagine all those spaces immediately fill up with the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. We release all that unwanted energy back to God, and you keep filling up with more of your divine essence. So now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to patriarchy, genocide, rape, incest, slavery, prostitution, persecution, circumcision, removing any energy overlay that's trying to manipulate you, keeping you from connecting with God, healing yourself, being really successful, fulfilling all your divine missions, and living your life in joy. And as all that unwanted energy is gently peeled off of you too, like an onion skin, it goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. All right, so now if there is anybody out there directing any kind of dark energy at you, whether it's through witchcraft, Santa Maria, voodoo, black magic, or just anger, dark energy sent your way. We're going to ask them to stop, step forward in the light. And if they choose not to, which is their free will, we're going to ask their higher self and guardian angel to put them in a position of harmlessness. We surround them in a bubble of mirror. The mirror faces them. It's 2 inches from their nose. And as long as they do that dark work, that energy stays contained in the bubble. But we're going to add the violet flame to it to transmute any of that energy so they have no forward movement. And that bubble of mirrors stays up 24/7, 365 days a year until they do works of good. Now I'm going to call to your higher self and ask your higher self to activate your divine blueprint for perfect health and allow that to integrate and start manifesting in your body and your life now. I call to your higher self to activate your divine blueprint for all your spiritual gifts you came in with. And feel that being activated in your body. And now you're going to start to magnetize to you everything you need to learn and grow your gifts for free. And again, allow that to integrate and manifest in your life now. Now, I again call to your higher self and ask your higher self to activate your divine blueprint for divine abundance. And these are all divine blueprints that you put together before you incarnated into this lifetime. And again, allow that energy to be activated in your body and your life, and allow all of this now to integrate in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs going all the way down into the DNA. So now that you're filled with this incredible light energy, we're going to send a lot of that to your heart. All right. Feel that divine essence and that divine healing energy come into your heart chakra. And now your heart's going to communicate with all those body parts that are out of balance. Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to see your heart sending healing energy to all those areas and communicate to that part of you that is now receiving so much love that it's going through a healing transformation. Remind that body part that it's loved and imagine this healing love energy flowing back and forth from your heart to that body part, always strengthening and regenerating. And again, we're going to ask your heart to activate your divine blueprint for perfect health. And as you ask, it is done. Now see your body part working in perfect harmony with the rest of your body. And we're going to also ask that the Ganesh particle in you is activated around anything that is out of balance, so that area has an instantaneous healing. For anyone that has taken any kind of jab for whatever reason, we're going to ask their higher selves and all the creators to give them an instantaneous healing. And see everyone getting healthy again. Now we're going to send energy to also everyone's hearts again to strengthen that heart chakra. Now allow all this energy just to integrate in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs going all the way down into your DNA. And while you're percolating in that light, I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to any dark force that is around you or any human and all life forms. We tie and bind that dark force, send it through the violet flame to clean the energy up, and send it back to the divine. We replace that energy with the energy of divine enlightenment. I ask that any person who has evil intent around you, they expose themselves in a way that you gently remove them from your circle of friends, making them a distance acquaintance. I ask that you fill up with so much light that you become a magnet for everything you need. You draw all the abundance you need to fulfill your divine missions and live a comfortable life. You pull in so much abundance that you have more than enough to pay off all your debts, all your bills, do your divine missions, and be able to share that with others. Now allow all this energy to integrate also in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs, going all the way down into your DNA. Now, again, we're going to call to Michael the Archangel again to cut all ties to any dark forces that are around you or any light worker. We tie and bind that dark force and send it through the violet flame back to the divine and fill that space up with an angel of protection and love. And see all the light workers filling up with so much light. Again, they become divine magnets for everything they need to fulfill their divine missions. So now when you're really in this really quiet space, we're going to call to your guardian angel. And with your permission, I want you to feel your guardian angel just wrap you in that angelic wings. And it may get warm, it may get fuzzy, you might get chills. Just feel yourself totally engulfed in this pure divine energy of light. Now we're going to ask that all dark influences be exposed around you in a way that you see them clearly, and you remove them from your lives again, making them a distance acquaintance. So see all light workers and their divine missions being placed in a bubble of invisibility so they cannot be seen by the dark force, yet be seen by the other light workers. See all the groups standing up for humanity, putting their egos aside and working together, helping each other on all levels, especially on the level of world enlightenment. See all light workers and their families and friends being protected 24/7, 365 days a year, from here to infinity. So take a deep breath and allow all that energy to integrate with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs, going all the way down into your DNA, into your soul memory, into your aura. And then see that being expanded into your lives and where you work, the people you surround yourself with. And again, take another deep breath and allow it to integrate. And as you're doing that, I call to the Great Spirit and I invoke the following: the activation of law of abundance with the help and knowledge of our Atlantean and Lemurian ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, cosmic beings, angels, archangels, elementals, unicorns, gods and goddesses, everything that is connected to the Great Spirit, to the Creator. I call to Archangel Michael and ask that you cut all low vibration, negative ties, and bonds to all energies, entities, and fears that we have accumulated in all our lifetimes, and to protect us always. I call to Ganesha to remove all blockages and allow all light workers' life and work to flow easily, gracefully, and comfortably with love. We call to all the cosmic beings and Saint Germain to please allow all our low vibrations to pass through the violet flame of transmutation and fill the spaces up with love. We call to the Christ consciousness in all of us to be activated and to help us find inner peace and to be reflected into our environments. I send love and hope and peace to all people and entities throughout the universe to help them raise their own vibrations in their own time, as everything happens in divine timing and order. I call to your higher selves and higher self of all light workers and ask that you cancel, nullify, release all vows, curses, hexes, and low vibrations, negative overlays that are restricting everyone from moving forward. I now see all light workers full of and radiating so much light that they become magnets for everything they need, and it's being drawn to them now from the universe. Now I want you to take a deep breath and feel that energy being pulled in as you inhale, and as you exhale, allow it to integrate. Again, feel yourself take a deep breath and start to magnetize all that good stuff coming to you that you deserve from the universe, and just coming your way, pouring into your body, into your life, manifesting in every way you can think of. Now let's see all light workers from around the globe in all levels of existence reconnecting, communicating, sharing, helping, and healing each other so they can fulfill their divine missions with ease, whilst helping to raise the vibration of Mother Earth and Father Sky. I call for all light workers to attract only high vibration, positive, loving, healthy relationships into their lives. We give thanks, love, light, gratitude, forgiveness, peace, compassion, joy, and oneness. So be it. Now I want you to take again a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow all this energy to integrate in a gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs, going all the way down into your DNA. Now again, I'm praying to the Almighty to send you his holy protection. May the Almighty God protect and take care of all of you and your family. May he immediately negate any threats, curses, or spells directed at you or your family. May the angels of light bring you and your family blessings and surround you with God's holy light and divine love. May you and your family be healed, loved, protected, blessed, and may kindness be naturally attracted to you by your friends, neighbors, and strangers. Thank you, God, for all that you do every day, and forgive us, God, for any mistakes that we have made. Allow others to forgive us for mistakes that we have made, and allow us to forgive them now. May all be granted a long, healthy, and happy life, your greatest gift. May the light of the Holy One be on you now and forever, and may any darkness be abolished or in perpetuity, so that you and your friends will always live in the pure, holy light of his name, and that is deserved of you. If it is his will, it will be done for you and your family. So I want you to take another deep breath, and as you exhale, allow all that energy just to integrate again in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, your atoms, your molecules, all your internal organs, going all the way down into your DNA. So we're going to take a deep breath, and as you exhale, we're going to create a bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, I want to put your family members in there. Okay? Any kids you have, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, husbands, ex-husbands, lovers, past lovers, anyone that you may have made angry, put them all in this bubble. Any of your family members that you're not communicating with, put them in this bubble. So now we're going to call the Michael the Archangel, and I want you to be in this bubble too, all right? To cut the ties and remove any dark energy that's causing any dark energy toward each other. And as that energy is peeled off of everyone like an onion skin, see everyone reconnect to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual beings that know better. And be able to look at everything from a higher level, from a more divine enlightenment view. Now, from your heart to all your family members, I want you to send love and feel it go from here to their hearts. And now feel it come back. They're going to send you energy to your heart. And now feel that energy go back to them. And now feel that energy come back to you. And as you're passing this divine love energy back and forth, feel this incredible reconnection to each other. Anything dark or negative being dissolved. Ganesha removing any obstacles that's keeping you from communicating in love and helping each other, being kind to each other. Well, all right. So again, feel that energy go back and forth. And now I want you to start hugging everybody and hug everybody and hug everybody, and everybody hugs you back. And again, see that family reform. And you're helping each other and you're communicating in love. Now, for the rest of the light workers, let this be done for them also. We're going to also ask that all the spiritual warriors awaken. And when they awaken, they're given their divine missions, and everything integrates in a very gentle, kind, loving way with everyone's cells, atoms, molecules, all your internal organs going all the way down into your DNA. And as we put in all the light workers in this bubble with your family, and you feel everyone being recharged, regenerating, receiving this incredible healing, that it's such a high healing energy that it's dissolving any negativity, any chaos energy, any hypnotic energy around anyone. And we're going to ask the Creator to recharge and regenerate everyone's pineal gland. And as that's done, see everyone start to expand, be able to see clearly, have the gift of sight, be able to be open to new ideas, new concepts, and really feel themselves reconnect to the Creator again becoming awakened spiritual beings and filled with this incredible joy. Wow. So I'm also going to ask the Creator to send everybody some of your heart's desires. And when you get them, you recognize them as what they are, your heart's desire. And remember, when you get it, it may not come from the direction you thought it was going to come from, or really quite look like you thought it was going to look like when you got it, but you're still going to get it. And pass that joy on to other people. So now we're going to fill everyone up with a lot of light, a lot of joy. Oh, everything they need, everything you need. And we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to release all that energy. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. Wow. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of energy work for everyone on the planet, okay, that need healing. So let's do a little bit of service work. And I want to do healing work to repair the damage done to body, mind, and soul that anybody that has taken the jab or has been around anybody that has taken it and because of shedding has actually experienced some of the symptoms in their own body. All right, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Let's cut ties to all vax propaganda from any government media. U.S. government, CDC, the WHO, the FDA, the WEF, AMA, U.S. medical system, most doctors and nurses, mainstream media of all kinds, courts and judges, Department of Health, Department of Ed, FDA, vaccines and the Pope, Bill Gates, Fauci, Klaus Schwab, and all religious churches encouraging people to take the COVID test and vax. We call their higher selves of all these people to stop lying to people by pushing out this experimental jab to humanity, this bioweapon. And if they all choose to continue, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness, being replaced with a light worker who wants to help humanity. So let's cut ties from human to cloud and nanochips, frequency therapeutics, and all brain tech that is interfering in people's free will and choices. See all those programs crash and burn, allowing everyone to reconnect to the Creator. And we're going to send energy again to everyone's pineal gland and see that being clear, cleaned out, recharged, regenerated, and open. Cut all ties to all satanic magic, peer pressure, any thought forms sent through the airwaves, encouraging people to take any vax. Remove all satanic overlays around people so they see through the lies and illusion, refusing to take the vax or any booster shot in the future. Let's send out the violet flame to transmute all subliminal messages and thought forms that are being sent out to the masses that are interfering with free will. Let's now send out a white noise and energy that will scramble and neutralize public conditioning, thought forms, along with all energy being sent out through the cell towers. Let's wrap all those cell towers in Faraday material, thus not allowing them to send out any frequencies and thought forms that can hurt or harm any life form. See all that contained energy building up so the cell towers, internal systems self-destruct, rendering them all useless. As we remove all satanic energy overlays off of people, we ask their higher selves to reconnect them to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings, being able to see through all the illusion. So let's cut ties to all humans and the vax and whatever is inside them that's creating a human GMO. And for those that are awakening to the fact that they may have made a poor choice by taking the vax, see them receive grace, neutralizing the poison in their system, rendering the vax harmless. See them refusing any future COVID booster shots. We now call the higher selves to help them reconnect to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings with enlightened discernment. See these beings reconnect to divine consciousness that also allows them to open and reignite their chakras in your mind's eye. Envision everyone's chakras gently opening, allow all that divine energy to integrate with their body in a gentle, kind way. And again, that includes the pineal. Let's call down and send energy from the Creator that will repair all DNA that was genetically modified by the vax. See this energy repairing any gene manipulation from the vax that results in people's health improving. See people also becoming more health conscious and starts a healthy routine that will help them build up their immune system. We ask the Creator to send the energy that will reignite their souls and reconnect the soul to the body. See the souls of humanity that had their souls removed from body because of the jab, having that soul pulled back in and reattaching. See everyone's etheric bodies reattaching. As all these energies are pulled back and everyone experience divine balance and a spiritual awakening. Ignite and expand the Ganesh particle in everyone's body that can and will repair all damaged cells and genes in people that happened after people took the vax. As this happens, people get healthier and able to stay connected to the Creator. Cut all future ties to any false stories of animals coming down with COVID. And in your mind's eye, see humanity seeing through this lie and refusing to vaccinate their pets with any COVID vax. Oh my God, angels and the divine, please protect all the animals in the zoo. As we are asking this for humanity, this healing, let this also be done for these animals that have been forced into taking this vax. Remove all energies that's keeping people from peer pressuring and becoming more accepting of each other. And as everyone is healing, this is done. See all vaccine passports crash and burn in all countries as people refuse to comply. See many lawyers taking the people responsible for creating and implementing vax passports to court and winning, allowing again the vax passport in all countries to crash and burn. See many lawyers band together and take all those responsible for pushing this planned pandemic to the international court, creating a Nuremberg #2 trial where they will be tried for crimes against humanity, convicted, and serve prison time. See truth coming to light. Now, around all life forms, may divine enlightenment descend on all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all life forms now. So we're going to fill this up with light and love, and we're going to take a deep breath. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve, and nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. All right, so now we are going to ground. And I want you to put your feet flat on the floor. And I want you to feel the earth energy come up. Your feet, your ankles. And as the earth energy gets higher up your body, you start to ground, pull back in body. The higher the energy is going, now it's up to your knees. Feel yourself becoming heavier as all your energies pull in and center. Feel yourself becoming very centered, very clear-headed, filled with all these new possibilities. Now, again, for those of you that have hematite, which is a stone that is awesome for grounding. You know, it's kind of like a silver gray when it's polished. When people come into my store, they get around all these crystals and they kind of get what I call airy-fairy, and they can't make decisions. Well, that doesn't work for me. So I have them hold hematite, and they immediately pull in body and they ground, and you know, they can make good decisions. If you don't have hematite, lodestone will also work. And if not, and I know it's cold out for a lot of you guys, but go run out, you know, put your coat on, put your hat on, your gloves, go run outside, put your gloved hands on a tree, and real quick, imagine yourself sending all your excess energy into the tree. Just do that for 30 seconds, that's all. And then ask the tree to send you energy back, and boom, you will ground, okay? Or at the end of the show, go eat something taking a shower can also help you pull in body and calm down. So, guys, if you like this show today, share it with people. This is for you. This is to clear you out, so you can keep going forward and be very, very successful. Um, Please remember the World Enlightenment event. Now, I know if you're on Facebook, if you would go to the World Enlightenment 2021.org and sign up, then when I go live, you will actually see it. And, I'm Facebook, surprise, surprise, is limiting me to like 4 people a day that I can invite to this event. Now, tell me that's not a form of censorship. So I am really asking you guys for help. Put it in your groups, information. I've got the banner on my page. I'll repost it and just share it. Let people know this is an event. It's going to happen. The more people that join in, the bigger it is, the more of a quantum leap we're going to take. And it's going to affect not only our timeline, but all timelines. But again, this is group energy. Now I'm going to chant, and I have been posting, the chants. And I'm going to, again, do it a few more times and post them all. If there's anything you want to add to it, you are more than welcome to tell me and we'll add to it. We're going to be chanting for an hour. Now, if you don't like to chant, you can just sit there and give it energy. If you've got crystals, it doesn't have to be, anything that's super duper, just tiny crystals. The crystals amplify your energy. So as you're doing the light work, this is going to amplify what we do, make our energy work stronger. So during the event, you can be holding crystals. And if you're with a group, you put a crystal in the center. Again, that's going to amplify the group energy. How would the group want to bring in world enlightenment? You just want to meditate. I'm kind of like an active person. I really love calling down energy because I've seen it do some incredible miracles. And, not only, how do I know calling down divine energy works? Because I've done it in my life. Go go on an airplane and have a crying baby next to you. Well, you can either sit there and listen to the baby cry or call divine peace, divine calm, divine sleep, descend around the baby now. Okay. And as long as you put divine in front of it, you are calling down that aspect of the creator that baby is lacking. Now, why is it crying? It's uncomfortable. It may be feeling the negative energies. So divine calm, divine peace, divine sleep, descend around you now. And it works. You'll see in a couple minutes, that baby stopped crying. Now, I've done it for my kids. When I've seen them kind of get lackadaisical, I ask divine motivation descend around them. And I've seen them then all of a sudden decide, take some action in their lives. So it's really, a fun thing to do, calling down that divine energy. So, for me, my chants are really simple. May divine enlightenment descend around everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. So we do that 3 times, and then we go on to the next chant, which we tweak a little bit. May divine enlightenment descend on all children now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all children now. Do that 3 times, and we go on to the next chant. So we're building that energy, and then we're tapping into everybody else that's doing energy work on that day, on that time. I mean, I know it's almost orgasmic, right? So again, this can be huge. This is the time to let people know it's going to happen. And also, this is all about group work. Now, we're having the event on December 24th. Now, there's another group having another enlightenment event, although that's not what they call it, but I'm going to call it that, on the solstice, winter solstice, December 24th or 21st. So, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, and just tap in that energy. Chant for 10 minutes. Pull in more light. Let's keep this snowballing and growing. So when December 24th hits, it can be huge because we're all already building up that energy. Now, on the 21st, I will go live and I will do live chanting. So you can either chant with me or just give it energy, or however, you want to do it. I don't care. Now, some people like to sing enlightenment down. Some people like to pray. Some people like to dance. I like to chant. It's all up to you, as long as you're bringing that enlightenment down on that day between 5 and 6 o'clock Eastern time. And for me, it's noon to 1 o'clock in Hawaii time and 2 to 3 o'clock Pacific time. So, we're all starting together with our families. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, we need everybody. It's all good. Now, we need the light workers. And again, please share. Please share what we're doing. If you're on Twitter, I post a lot on Twitter, and just repost what I post. How hard is that? About world enlightenment. And again, join the World Enlightenment Forum. I post every day on something you can focus on to help raise the energy. You can make comments. You can share how you're going to bring enlightenment, and do it on the 24th or even the 21st. Or if you know of any other group between now and the 24th that's going to be doing enlightenment work, well, share, and we will add, we'll tell people about it. It's all about group energy, no solos this time. And it does matter what we do. Just if you're not doing anything, allow that creative energy to flow through you and send it to all the people that are out there protesting, and they are doing it in the right way, and see them being protected, and see them being given divine inspiration on how to be successful with what they do, because their success is our success. So, kind of look at yourselves like the divine magicians in physical form, working with energy, because now is the time. You just can't, learn about it and not do it. This is a time of taking everything you've learned and putting it into practice. And believe me, some you'll be good, some you'll screw up, but that's being human, okay? So I want to leave you with this. And this is a nice thought. When you create a great harmony in you, when you become so harmonious that whatsoever you are doing is your joy, then a big explosion of happiness happens in you. Then suddenly a real happiness follows you, and now you are not putting any effort to bring happiness in your life. Your happiness is now effortless. It becomes your way. It becomes your breath. It becomes the beat of your heart, remains with you, remains around you, remains in you. And that's Swami Yogi Shri. Now, I'm not saying that's easy, because it's not, and it takes practice like anything else we do. But my goodness, can you imagine creating this such incredible harmony in your life that you're able to expand that with others, and other people can actually mimic you? I mean, wow, what a ripple effect that would be. And on that high note, I just want to say thank you for joining in. No matter where you live on the planet, you are so greatly appreciated. And this is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. And this is Friday, December 10th, 2021. And I really hope you have a lovely, safe week. Keep up the energy work. And with that, I bid you good night and aloha.